Hello everyone. We are from INTEC Education College, and we will be presenting to you on the topic, the use of podcasts in English Literature Classroom for the SUSED2023 competition. Ladies and gentlemen, along with me, I am Kausalya Vedasingham, the leader and the lecturer for English Language Literature subject at INTEC Education College. I have my students, Ahmad Sobri bin Khairul Taufik and also Ahmad Rafi bin Rashdan. So these two students have volunteered in order to present and create the podcast. So before we go further, so the whole idea of the project is to create podcasts for English language literature class. So the podcasts have been very famous these days, and it is a great way, a great mode of content delivery in the digital age. So there has been a lot of studies created and done for the use of the use of podcasts in English language classroom. However, there were very limited, research done for English literature classroom. Concerning the content of English literature is always heavy and the time duration is always limited. So there's always a lacking of integration of digital media or technology into English language classroom. Hence, we decided to create a podcast. So we named our podcast as Lead Talk. And this is 100% student-generated podcast, only facilitated by the lecturer. The duration of podcast is between 5 to 15 minutes and happened for 4 weeks. And the podcast created were in total of 4. And then the subject that we chose is the drama from the A-level English literature syllabus, which is Cat on Hot Timber. Podcast, of course, helps to engage and being more interactive, and it helps in enhancing students' involvement in classroom. And also podcast is also very easy to be accessible, and students can listen to it at any time, anywhere, at their convenience. So ladies and gentlemen, so what we have here is the module that we have created. As you can see, there's a breakdown of the module and what will be students presenting during the podcast for the 4 to 7 weeks time. So there were only 4 main podcasts that were created for this content or the task. So here is a sample from the ones that we have done.
Good day, everyone. How's everyone doing?
A drama instead of a poem.
Oh, did I say poem?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What is stingy, man?
Oh man, me is a...
No.
The podcast is very conversational and discussion based.
Hello.
And you can do things as mere means or reproduction, In a society dominated by male chauvinism, my bad.
Yeah.
They are expected to accept that their most important task in life is to bear and raise children and perform their role accordingly. But
Good day, everyone.
So students eventually discuss, and they took the topic from the module that we created earlier, okay, and then they happen to discuss on what is being projected in the drama. So students have to go through, of course, several steps prior to the creation of the Lit Talk podcast. First, they had to listen to a lecture that was given by me. And then they have been given a theme or a topic to speak on. And they introduced the podcast. They did a lot of research and content creation that was also observed and supervised by me. And they use a recording equipment that is very convenient and comfortable for them. And in this case, they used the phone recorder. And then the recording was done and editing was done. Then later on, they got some feedback from me, and the publishing happened within a very close community of group. So both students actually give positive feedback, as you can see here. This is by Sobri, and this is by Rafi. So they really think that this is a good way in engaging. So in the future, we hope to create a podcast, since this is just a introduction. We have been attempting to do this for a while, and then we decided to try how effective podcast is going to be for English Literature Classroom. Hence, we decided, we think that this will definitely have a future potential where we can integrate and make it more interactive. At the same time, we can also, have AI assisted podcast in the near future. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening, and thank you.